Hi, it's Carrie. In today's 5-Minute Friday, I'm going to provide you with a quick overview of PsycINFO, a database from the American Psychological Association. It is a subscription database, so you'll need to check and see if you have access to it. We do at Towson University have access to it through the Cook Library, and you can get to it through the Databases button. I'll just search for PsycINFO, no H, and here we go. Let's look at this database. It's probably familiar to you if you've done anything with EBSCO databases before, like CINAHL, like Academic Search Premier, Business Source Ultimate, Business Source Complete. But we know that we're looking at APA PsycINFO content because it tells us that that's what we're searching. Now you can scroll down the page and notice search modes. I like Boolean phrase, and I like to turn off apply equivalent subjects because that just tries to automatically term map your search and creates a big muddy mess. Now you do have some options here. You can limit to peer-reviewed, open access. I don't really use these very often, but you might want to have a look. And we'll try some searches maybe about veterans, and my searches aren't going to be extra super special today. We'll do PTSD, and we'll let it recommend some terms for us. So I'll add those, and we'll click search. PsycINFO is great for any topics relating to mental health, depression, emotions, moods. All of those topics should have lots of literature in PsycINFO. So let's look down the page, and I wanted to show you some things that are really unique to PsycINFO. Besides limiting to peer-reviewed, date ranges, source types, and more, they have two filters that most other databases don't have, and those are methodology and tests and measures. So let's look at methodology. I really don't like the videos that show up in EBSCO databases. So here we have empirical study, quantitative study, interview, and more. This is great for students who need to find primary research and not necessarily a literature review. So this might be a way for them to limit to qualitative research, a follow-up study, or specifically a literature review, clinical trials, imaging studies, and more. Let's maybe just go with the biggest one here. We'll try empirical study. And we'll click update. And it's sometimes hard to tell what we're looking at until we really look into the article itself. Let's limit to peer-reviewed. And let's limit to date range. Well, that's still quite a lot. I showed you in CINAHL last week how you could limit to field, and we can do that here too, and maybe get some better results. Let's say we did not like these results and we wanted to try qualitative or interview studies. We'll go back to methodology and we'll select interview. And we get 110 results, hopefully having to do with some sort of qualitative research. Now the other unique thing that PsycINFO offers are tests and measures. It may not get you to the actual test or measure, but it should be able to help you identify some tests and measures in this area of research. So it's looking at what's available in the literature, and it's going to find articles that mention those. So if we were looking at the Beck Depression Inventory, for example, probably we would want to go back to the larger set of results, but we could also just limit from here and see the 16 articles that mention the Beck Depression Inventory. And then we could go look up the Beck Depression Inventory and see if we can get access to it. So those are two very unique things that PsycINFO offers. The opportunity to limit by methodology over here on the left, and the opportunity to limit by specific tests and measures. So I hope that helps you with your research. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.